Hello friends, and welcome to Pilates and Yoga Fusion Fitness. I'm Awbria, and I'm so glad that you took the time out of your day to meet us on the mat. We are going to get started right away today. Hopefully you have found a nice cozy spot. Put something comfortable on, and let's do this. So we are going to start today in all fours. Find that tabletop or all fours. Make sure that you go through that checklist. So you're pressing through the tops of those feet, pressing firmly through those palms, separating those fingers nice and wide, maybe even a light grip of the forefinger and the thumb. Elbow creases are facing forward, super straight arms, making sure you're pressing firmly, beautifully. You're already feeling the heat actually in those shoulders if you do that properly. Feeling the shake maybe even. Just so as long as you're not falling into the shoulders. I'm pressing into the tops of my feet, so I'm actively right now working, even though it looks like we're just doing good old normal tabletop. When you do that, I want you to now go into the breath. So I'm looking straight down, maybe a little bit forward, but just don't crank your neck all the way up. You're going to start to inhale through the nose, nice and deep. And on that inhale, you're pulling that belly button towards your spine. On the exhale, out through the mouth, you're pressing that rib cage down. A couple more times like this. Inhale, pull that belly button into the spine. Exhale when you're ready and you're feeling the warmth and the heat. Press, press, press firmly out of those palms, pressing into the tops of the feet. Nice straight arms. One more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful job. Readjust here. You're going to go ahead and place that right palm, maybe scooch it in a little bit further. This time you're going to go ahead and extend that right leg out and extend the left arm out nice and long. So we're in 50-50 here. Let it shake. Make sure that you're equally distributing that weight between the right palm and the left kneecap. Really reaching the arm super straight. Reach the fingertips to the forward and point those toes. Reach the leg. Squeeze the glute. I'm shaking. It's super challenging here. Hold it here. Inhale and exhale. Bring it back down to tabletop. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, extend. Right arm goes out nice and long. Reach that right or left leg back. Squeeze the inner thigh. Squeeze the glute. Holding it here. Build the heat. Let the momentum build. Feel the shake. Pressing up firmly through that palm. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. This time go ahead and exhale, or on your next exhale, extend the left arm out and the right leg out. Holding it here and pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Pull that belly button into the spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Extend, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Reach, reach, reach. And bring it back down. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, right arm out. Left leg extends out. Hold it here. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze the glute. Squeeze the inner thigh. Don't let it fall, okay? And pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Reach and lift. Reach and lift. And return it back down. Beautiful job. We're going to go right into it today. We're really going to build that flow today. It's going to be a beautiful, fun flow. Challenging and hard, but you're going to be able to do it, and the results are going to be awesome. So from here right into your downward facing dog. Tuck those toes. Peel it on up. Bring that booty up. Bring the hips up. Find your spot here. Make sure that you are comfortably in your mat here, that you kind of fan your fingertips out slightly. It does help a little bit that you're gripping that mat with your forefinger and your thumb. And eventually, so if you want to start here, you can kind of walk your dog here and do a generous bend of the knees and maybe even sway side to side with that booty. But eventually on your exhale, I'd like you to find some stillness, since that means dropping those heels as far down as you can today. Every day will get better and every day will be different. Walk through that checklist. I'm upwardly rotating my upper arm bones out and kind of internally rotating the tops of my thighs inward. Pulling that belly button into the spine. On the exhale, let everything go. Beautiful job. Just holding it here. Really feel the shake, feel the burn. Inhale and exhale. From here, you're going to roll up on those tippy toes. So we're going to roll yourself right into that plank. Okay, find your plank. Straight arms, press up. Wide fingers, grip that mat. Pull that belly button in. Press those heels back like you're up against a wall. From here, you're going to take your right leg. You're going to tap your left elbow and then your right elbow and return it to plank. Then your left knee comes in. Tap the right elbow, tap the left elbow, and repeat. So tap, tap, plank, tap, tap, plank. So it's a nice twist. If you can find, I did that wrong. If you can find a nice twist, do it. So right taps the left, then the right elbow, and then return to plank. Left leg taps the right elbow and left elbow. Beautiful. And again, really building now. Tap, tap, return to plank. Each time the knee touches each elbow, twist, and then same. Opposite, same, plank. I know, hang in there. We went right into it today. You have a couple more. Give me what you can. Some is better than none. You've got it. Last side. Go ahead and twist, touch the elbow. Same. Beautiful. From here, flow it out. Bring it all the way down to your belly. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. So your upward facing dog can be with your legs down here, or if you want to find more of a hover, press up on the tops of those feet. Nice straight arms. Shoulders are on fire right now. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome work. I'm already sweating. You're doing so good. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, press those heels down. Right into it. If you ever need a break, take it. You can go into child's pose. Do whatever you need. Just get back on the mat. Don't press stop. And meet us back up here. Round up to those tippy toes. So I'm all the way up on the tippy toes, and I'm rounding my spine all the way into plank. This time, right knee touches right elbow, and left knee touches left elbow. So it's a tap and back, tap and back. You've got it. You've got it. 14. Come on, make contact all the way. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Tap. Bang. You've got it. Downward facing dog. Holy moly. That was super challenging. If you couldn't do all of that, do not feel bad. Do not beat yourself up. That got everything warmed up. We are shaking. We are burning. We are changing. From here, inhale. And exhale, I want you to go ahead and drop those knees nice and wide. Bring those toes together. Drop that booty down as you press it towards your heels. And give those arms, wrists, and shoulders a break. So I'm in extended child's pose here. And you can kind of go wherever's comfortable for you. Eventually, maybe you want to relax that forehead down on the ground and reach those fingertips to the end of your mat. If your arms and shoulders and everything are super tired, you want a little bit different of a stretch, you can kind of take your palms here, place them together like a little shark fin, and then bring all the way back here and get a beautiful stretch. I like to push kind of in my elbows a little bit. It does help to get a deeper stretch in that tricep. 2 more breath cycles here. That heart rate is up. We went right into it, which is awesome. That's great. But we want to kind of bring the heart rate up and then bring it down, bring it up. That's where some real results happen. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Beautiful job. When you come on up on that inhale, go ahead and press through the knees all the way up. I'm literally, my arms are already jello. We did good. That was a good series. From here, you're going to go ahead and come back into that all fours or tabletop. You're going to go ahead and come up to that knee hovering plank, but I just want you to be on the left knee is bent, and you're going to take that right leg and kick it straight up. So we're right into our 3-legged dog. Take time here to readjust. Lift that leg nice and high, holding it here. Make sure your head is in between your elbows, the sternum is falling down. Really lift that leg as high as you can get it today. From here, you're going to go ahead and open up those hips. So flex the foot, open up the hips, stack the hips if you can. Try to keep the shoulders as square. You can see how even I tend to fall on the one side. It's normal. Just really press it through both palms and try not to fall into that left shoulder. Stack those hips. Should feel amazing. Inhale. Drop that heel a little bit further. And then go ahead and bring it back to the center. Knees bent here. Beautiful job. Bring that right knee in and pulse for 1, 2, and then kick it back up. nice and high. Bring it in and pulse for 1, 2, kick it back up. Good job. Kick it back up. You have 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it in, kick it back up and hold. Hold as high as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze the glute. Woo, squeeze that inner thigh. Beautiful job. From here, inhale, exhale, bend that knee, bring it all the way through. So all the way through both hands here. You're in that low lunge. If you need to drop that leg right now and start here, that's totally cool. You still get an amazing stretch here. Make sure on the exhale you're dropping that pelvis down, and just make sure that your knee isn't going too far forward, that you're at a nice 90-degree angle. I like, in order to kind of keep me in check with that, I like to always maybe press kind of through that heel and lift my toes for a second so I get that placement of where the weight is supposed to be. But if you want a little bit more of a challenge, we're in low lunge here. Pressing that back heel towards the wall, lifting that top of the back leg up towards the ceiling. Inhale, looking forward, relaxing the face. Exhale everything out. Beautiful job. If you're in low lunge like I am now, go ahead and drop that leg back down. If you're already there, awesome. From here, inhale. Exhale, roll through that foot. Flex those toes, coming all the way up on the heel. My front leg is nice and straight. Maybe a slight bend, but what you want to picture here is bringing that nose to your knees, knee on the exhale as much as you can here. I'm scooching forward a little bit for you. Picture pulling that right hip back and pushing that left hip forward. That is exactly where you want to be. And however far down you go today is where you're supposed to be at. So each time gets better. Remember, I've said it before, stretching is not supposed to be comfortable. It's supposed to challenge you. It's not supposed to be sharp or painful, but you need to push yourself every time, every exhale. So inhale through the nose. Exhale, drop that chest down, nose to knee, flex the foot, really feel that amazing stretch all the way up the back of that leg. Pull that right hip crease back, push that left hip forward. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhale and exhale, roll all the way back into that low lunge. My back leg is down here. It's awesome. A deep, beautiful stretch. Inhale, look forward, exhale, roll it back. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, go a little deeper. See how deep you can go. And then go ahead and inhale and exhale as you roll all the way into that low lunge. Beautiful job. Take a second here to find some movement if you need it. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Drop a little deeper. Should feel amazing. From here, that back leg is on the mat, so I'm going to go ahead and have you tuck your toes, the back leg, and then lift that knee back into that low lunge. Feel the shake, feel the burn, should feel amazing. From here, inhale and exhale. You're going to take that right foot and you're going to walk, scooch it out a little bit, so both hands here are now on the left of your right foot, so kind of in like a lizard lunge here. And you can go ahead and take those toes and really swish them out to the right here, and you're getting a huge, beautiful, deep stretch in that right thigh, that right leg. Pressing up firmly though, really feeling the shake, pressing that back heel back. Nice, beautiful lizard lunge. Inhale and exhale, go a little deeper. So we're not going to do a static stretch here. We are actually going to find a little bit of movement, and it should feel amazeballs. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful job. From here, go ahead and walk that foot all the way back. So now it's in between both hands and you're back into that low lunge. Inhale. Nice and firmly press through that bottom foot, that heel. Exhale, plant those feet. Bring that right leg back into your plank. From here, you're going to go ahead and flow it out. So that just means get to your belly however you can. Come forward on those toes. Squeeze the arms in. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog on the inhale, and on your exhale, downward facing dog. Beauty-us. Now we're going to bring that left leg up here in a second, but I just want you to breathe. And we'll probably go ahead now, readjust that right foot, lift that left leg up. Can't see the top of my leg probably in this frame, considering I have a very limited space in my house. And we just can't get that wide angle lens to, or we don't have a wide angle lens enough to get my whole body yet. So, gotta get a new camera in a bigger space. Welcome to home workouts. Holding that leg here. Sorry, I'm jibber-jabbering too much. You're like, please, I'm shaking. All right, from here, go ahead and stack those hips. So remember, flex the foot. You're opening up that hip and dropping that foot kind of down. Letting that heel grow heavy. Really stacking those hips. It feels amazing. It is challenging. Just do what you can here. Try to press it through both palms. And remember to keep those shoulders square. Pressing through that heel. Awesome. Inhale. And exhale, bring it back into center here. So now your knees bent, knees facing down. Go ahead and bring that knee in and pulse it, knee to nose, and kick it back up for 8. Bring it in, nose to knee, and kick it back up for 7. 6, 5, kick it all the way up. 4, almost there. 3, so strong, you've got this. Last one, pulse, pulse, kick it back up and hold it for 3, 2, high as you can, squeeze, 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 then bring it all the way forward into your low lunge. Again, you can be in the low lunge here, full low lunge at this moment, or you can drop that back leg. Either way, we're going to get back to this low lunge with the leg dropped anyways, but just make sure that you're challenging yourself. Try it, tuck those toes, try to lift that leg, press that heel back. Feel that shake and burn. Just make sure you're really going deep on the exhale and that you're not coming forward at all. Inhale through the nose and exhale. Breathe everything out. If you are up in that low lunge and you're shaking, I want you to go ahead and drop that leg now. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, peel it on back. So roll all the way back through the heel. Flex those left toes towards you. Nice straight leg. And on your exhale, you're going to drop your knee to your nose. Remember, picturing taking that left thumb, pulling that left hip crease back, and then taking that right hip and pressing it forward. Almost like if you could take your left heel, you pull it and rip your mat. Couple beautiful breath cycles here. Inhale, and exhale, drop a little further. Feels amazing. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, roll through all the way to low lunge. One breath cycle here. Inhale, and exhale everything out. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth as you roll all the way back. Go a little deeper this time. Inhale, and exhale, drop that knee to nose, go deeper. Bring it on forward. Oh, listen, those crackety cracks. Tell you what, it's my birthday week. I'm turning the big 4-0, and my knee just gave me a little present to remind me. Oh, it's going to be a good birthday. 40, I tell you. It's a good number. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful job. From here, tuck those toes. We're going to go back into that low lunge. Lift it up. Find a little movement here if you want. So that's just up and down, or you can stay static. It's totally up to you. I like to live outside the box a little bit here. Find some movement that feels good. From here, we're going to go back into that lizard lunge. So take that left foot and just kind of walk it out to the side. As far as you can. You can even, like I said, kind of fan that foot out and really drop that leg out. It feels amazing. So you're getting a super deep, beautiful stretch. You're up here on your palms, really pressing up. Straight arms here. Feel the shake. I'm pressing that right heel back, lifting that leg. If you want to go a little bit to crazy town, some people, you like to come all the way down to forearms as well. You can do that, but it's much deeper, more challenging. So whatever feels good. Inhale through the nose and exhale everything out. I'm shaking. You are too. From here, go ahead and walk that foot all the way back in between both hands so you're back to your low lunge. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, drop. Inhale through the nose. Look forward, relax the face, smile. Exhale, drop those palms down and bring that left foot back to your plank. Beautiful job. Find your plank. Find your plank. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. From here, you're going to go ahead and come forward on those toes, squeeze the arms in, chaturanga, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, drop those heels. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale as you bend your knees and step or hop to the top of your mat. From here, your feet are flush together here. Already kind of challenging your balance. I'm taking that torso and I'm just laying it beautifully on top of my thighs. So I'm really squeezing my inner thighs and squeezing my knees together, dropping that booty nice and low, feeling that challenge, and just relaxing the head down, relaxing the arms, and breathing. This feels so good. At the same time, you're getting a beautiful stretch in that lower back. You're also working that glutes and the legs. Feel the challenge as you drop the booty down, and you're really getting a beautiful chair-like posture here, and it is shaky and burning. Let the head grow heavy. One more inhale, and exhale everything out. From here, inhale, look forward. Exhale, go ahead and bring it all the way to seated. Nice work. All right, nice and slowly, we're going to bring it all the way down to our backs. And we are going to work that powerhouse like crazy. Because like I said, it ain't Pilates if you don't work the powerhouse every single time. So, so effective. From here, you're going to go ahead and come up into tabletop. So laying down tabletop. Make sure to always go through that Pilates breath and to make sure that your lower spine is imprinted with the mat. That's going to protect your lower back. Make sure that your legs aren't too far out where you create that arch, but also make sure that those knees aren't too far in where you have no ignition of that core. And you can feel it kind of turn on. I like to tell people to glue their glue their knees together, the ankles together, and then squeeze your inner thighs. Squeeze your glutes. You don't have to do that, but you get more bang for your buck when you do. So you're really igniting everything and working everything. From here in tabletop, you're going to go ahead and bring those hands behind your head. Nice wide elbows always. Unless I tell you kind of to crunch it up or twist a certain way, always picture opening with that chest. Nice space in between the chin and the chest, and super wide elbows. We're going to come up and over in our twist here. So an inhale through the nose, and then I'm leading with that left shoulder to my right hip here, and then coming back down. Inhale, exhale, up and over. So you can see my elbows are trying to stay nice and wide. I'm not crunching them up or in. Inhale, exhale, up and over. This is really actually quite small movement, but oh my gosh, it's shaking immediately. Deep, deep core. Inhale, exhale for 6, 5, up and over. 4. Come back to center. Bring it on up. Twist. Beautiful. We have 2 more. Twist. Center. Last one. Over. You can actually see that my other elbow's touching the ground when I go over. From here, you're going to go ahead. Inhale. Exhale. Release the head down. Beautiful work. Inhale. Exhale. Hands behind the head. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Bring it on up. Beautiful work. From here, you're going to go ahead and twist so I'm going to bring my left elbow or my left shoulder, I like to say, to my right knee as it stays at 90 degrees, and my left knee is going to tap down, or left toe, sorry, it's going to tap down and pull the leg back up. So all the movement is coming from the top of that leg. So here, twist and tap. Bring it back to center. I am not relaxing my head back down. I'm keeping those shoulders up, that chest up, really coming up and over. This is super challenging. Bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Don't quit. Beautiful job. Hold it here. If you need a break, take it. Otherwise, we're going to go right into bicycles. So extend one leg, hover, and back for 10, 9, 8, 7. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was bananas. Take your time here. Cross your feet or your ankles. Give yourself a nice little hug. Maybe you rock side to side. Maybe you rock forward and up. Whatever works for you. Oh my goodness, that was deep, deep, deep core work. Just keep doing it. When I first started some of this Pilates work, I couldn't make it through the first like 3 minutes. Literally, my abs were on fire, especially after having babies. We just had our 5th baby about 20 months ago, and took a toll on the abs. So just hang in there, stay with it, practice. That's it. The more you show up, the better it will be. The more results you will get, the more the results will last as well. From here, go ahead and extend that left leg out nice and long. Kind of pulling that right knee in, giving a nice little stretch. You're gonna go ahead and extend that right leg up. Just holding it here, getting a nice, beautiful stretch. Beautiful job. Just giving a nice little pull wherever you want. Try not to bend the knee too much. You want the leg super straight. So I always tell people to grab behind their calf here, or maybe even at the top of the leg. Maybe you're at your ankle. From here, beautiful job. Inhale and exhale. I want you to go ahead and hover that left leg. If at any time this gets too challenging, you can go ahead and bring that leg back down. From here, you're going to go ahead and release the hands from the right leg, keeping everything nice and straight. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Hands behind head. 10 times. Bring it over for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. From here, arms out. Give me 10 scissor kicks for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. It's about this time when I think, man, I should have maybe went a little easier on him. It's okay, man. We're doing good, doing good. All right, go ahead and extend that right leg out. You don't get change in results from keeping it too easy, right? Okay, so I'm giving a nice little pull in with my left knee here, really reaching that right leg out beautifully on the mat. Go ahead now and extend that top leg. Take your time here. Maybe you want to flex and point the foot a little. Maybe you want to give yourself a little massage, whatever it is. You can start with your head down here and give a nice little pull. What I want you to focus on is trying to get that leg each and every time a little straighter than it was before. That's going to be the key. If your leg is bent, you're just not getting that effective work that you want it to do. It's not as effective of a posture or an exercise. From here, inhale, exhale. I'm going to pull myself on up for a second. Give a nice little stretch. So I'm using my arms and pulling them forward on the exhale, inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful job. From here, when you're ready, go ahead and hover that right leg, squeezing the inner thigh, squeezing the glute. I'm pointing my toes, always point, point, point. From here, you're going to go ahead and release those arms from the left leg. Keep everything as straight as you can get it. Bring those hands behind the head. Again, you can drop that right leg if you need to. From here, go ahead and twist for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You've got it. From here, hands forward, 10 more. 10. Nice and big. As big as you can get them. Nice straight legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I'd say that's a wrap for the abs. Holy moly. Rock side to side. Give yourself a nice little hug. Go ahead and pull yourself up here. If you're in hug position, really pull your nose to your knees. You're actively working here. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Beautiful work. From here, go ahead and release everything out. Nice and slow. Extend the legs out. That was a challenge. Go ahead and extend your arms to your side and breathe. We're going to get that breath back down to its organic state. We're going to get that heart rate back down. This is such an important part of your practice, to take this time to just acknowledge how you feel, to give yourself some praises. Man, you did good. You should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you each and every time. Just notice maybe the sounds around you, or big trucks. take notice on you. You know, what you want to gain from this each and every time. You are so much stronger than you think. You can do more than you give yourself credit for. So just keep showing up here, and sooner or later I'll convince you of that. But from here, I want you to just go ahead and let everything in your body just grow heavy, super, super heavy. Make sure from your toes to your fingers to your eyelids, if they're not already, go ahead and give them a nice close, nice relax. Trust my voice, trust the sound of my voice to guide you where you need to be. If you haven't relaxed this entire practice, this is your time. Breathing in and out nice and slowly. Go ahead and inhale through the nose nice and deep. Let's make the deepest inhale you've had all day. And then when you can't inhale anymore, you're going to go ahead and let it just flow out organically through pursed lips. Out, 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 out till there's nothing left. Until you just have to naturally inhale again. And exhale. Beautiful job. If your eyelids are closed, which I hope they are, you're going to go ahead and wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, bat those eyelids open. Look up to the heavens. Smile. Relax. Inhale through the nose. As you bring your palms together, bring them to the middle of your forehead or your third eye chakra on your exhale. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today in my home. But more importantly, I truly thank you for inviting me into yours. I will see you soon. Namaste.